Holy moly, but this time it was weird because it didn't even do anything, it just froze. OBS froze. Didn't even crash or anything. Just froze in the background and was still showing it recording. I think I need a tool that shows me if I'm live on Twitch or not. I can't rely on OBS, it seems like. Alright, so where? Wasn't really doing a whole lot anyways. Don't worry. You didn't miss a whole lot. I was just checking out a little bit the brushes. And I was saying that I played around a little bit with a smoother sphere. So if we do this right, then we have now this kind of shape where we can do like smooth raise and lower. Okay, I think that's actually better than it was before I cut the stream. Okay, I think maybe it was actually the geometric stuff. I mean, this one looks kind of sus. That looks a little bit broken here. But I don't know. Let's see. This one down here, I know what it is. That's like the different resolutions of the grid. This up here, not so much. I don't know where it was, but there was like a weird thing. Yeah, here. This edge here, I'm not quite sure. I think it's a bug in the ISO creation. But that will be hard to find, I think. Oh well. Yeah, we did another cactus by accident, I guess. But yeah, the smoothness I want to be able to control as well. So if we do it like that or how we did it before, right? Did I post now 2 times my going live message? Yeah, I did. And I don't really care too much about Discord, but on Blue Sky I did it as well, which is maybe not so nice. Alright. Cool. Let's delete one of them in Discord as well. I think I need to make that a little bit smarter, but I need to look up how to do that in Dreamabot. Anyways, alright, so today the plan is tweaking this window so that we have all the properties here that we need for the different brushes. So we want a way to say if we are an addition or a subtraction of the, like raising or lowering the terrain basically. Then we want to control the brush size. And we want to control the smoothness of the brush. And one being basically no, like a sharp edge. Or 0. I don't know, let's see. Perfect. So let's get that. Is the thing installed now? What I wanted to check. Yeah, it seems like it is. So now I can do a new project, right? I don't want to have anything. Can I? Oh my god, why do I need to? Can I not have an empty one? Test. Please. I want to check out how they do the input system stuff. Because for the brush size, I need to add a modifier. Because in my editor control already does speed up the camera, right? And mouse wheel scales the speed of the camera. But I want to control mouse wheel controlling the brush size. Or the other way around, like control mouse wheel, maybe speeding up the camera. Like one of them needs to be with the modifier basically, and I want to see how they did it in the UI. Because from that I can maybe as well evaluate how they did it on code side. Because I tried to do it yesterday, but then I was like, that doesn't really work too well. So yeah. Just want to check something quickly. But with Unity and Unreal nothing is quick because it needs to do 10 hours of setup. It's actually insane. That was one of the reasons why I stopped using Unreal for this project that I'm doing and started my own. Because actually I wanted just to do the volume stuff, right? The volume terrain. But yeah. Miss forever. God damn it, that sounds harsh. Alright, so that's the input system, right? Yes. So what I want to do is here, add an action, test. And then here I have the option of value, button and pass through. Okay. And I guess button is just a yes and no. Yeah, probably. But then how can I interactions? Processors? Mm-hmm. Add binding with one modifier. How does that work? But it's a different binding. Oh, that's interesting. That's how they do it, okay. I'm not sure if I like that. But then for the axis one, does that as well exist? So if I do a vector 2, I said vector 2, then I can add binding with one modifier. Then this has to be okay. But how would that work? Then I can only do here. If I do here an axis, then I can only do an axis here, right? Because right doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Why can I bind that? Whatever. Ah, and then using control scheme. Oh, but that has everything, right? Yeah. Okay. So we don't have this yet, but we don't necessarily need it. But I'm not sure if I like. If I like what they're doing here. Or that the group is interesting. I mean, maybe we keep it, or do I maybe add a group? So I had in mind input action, right? Do we have a binding evaluation, and then basically we do add different bindings, and they are they can be in an order basically if any of them needs to be true or if all of them need to be. Basically was the idea. But actually what I'm thinking of is maybe actually we do an input binding group. And that basically just has others inside, right? And we only allow like one level deep. Actually, then it's not that. This input binding here. I'm not sure. Let's not do that now. It's not really that important, maybe. And I think I need to rethink that a little bit more. Like, make it a solid approach. Because I think the group has some downsides. Where is that? Where do we register them here? Yeah. Because the group has the problem of this here, right? Yeah. Let's not do that for now. Let's focus on the UI, I guess. So the terrain panel, right? I think we want... Sorry, that is annoying. Alright, so let's open the beautiful reference that we had. Where I find it again. Perfect. Here. So the thing is, we have kind of those, right? But we need like this panel here. What is actually this outer line here? Okay. Yeah, I want that as well. Exactly that feel, right? Of doing like this. How big is it actually at the first? Not so strong, right? Okay. Anyways, he has the shapes and those one that I'm more interested in. Okay, shows them like that. Then we have like the tab on the side. I'm not sure if we will snap it exactly like that. But maybe. And the stamp plus minus is kind of nice. But that's basically the union and stuff like that. So we might actually steer that right away. So we need to... That's the toolbar. So if we are... Imgui button brush or scarped. And we do another one. CSG. It's just a USB-C cable. I changed the cable because the old cable had some problems. It's a wireless headset and it's just charging. It was not always white, no. Was not always white. And then we have paint and water, but we don't really care about that yet. But we could add that. So that should give us a bar on the left. Kinda. And then it kinda fails, cool. Why did that fail? Shouldn't those be... Shouldn't that be automatic? Why would that fail? Holy. Where is my terrain? So I mean that makes kind of sense until it doesn't really, but aren't we in a horizontal group? Shouldn't I be able to stack that? Let's do one. Even though that's a little bit stupid, right? But whatever. Okay. Huh. What the? No, I can't even rotate it or what? Cool. Why would that not work? Can I do an IMGUI group? Huh, that worked. And can I do an IMGUI begin vertical in that one? No. Fascinating. Let's see what that does. Now we should be able to resize. They're just gone. Cool. What the actual hair? How and why? $141.92, and what if we do not that? $141.92. Doesn't look too broken. That's very weird as well, but okay. The Y is correct and the X doesn't look so wrong as well. Is it something in the icons that's wrong? I mean, it doesn't look particularly wrong. Is it maybe that this one takes too much size? Debug draw item rect, maybe? Oh, that looks not so bad. That looks exactly how it should be. This one... Yeah, we don't have anything to go off here. But let's do the debug draw here at the end. Okay, no, that doesn't look too bad. It's just that it doesn't show. For whatever reason. Hmm. $100. That maybe is a little bit too much, I don't know. Oh wait. No, that is fine. No, that should all be fine. God damn it. What if we don't do any of that? Is the slider there? No. Even the slider is not there. Why? Let's do 400. I don't know, man. It's so weird. Can I not nest two groups? Or what is going on? left tabs. Do I need to add an ID? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Nope, it's not. Not quite sure what's going on here. That should have worked, but somehow it doesn't. Because I'm pretty sure I already do that somewhere else. What the hell? Let's do that. I have no idea. Is it spacing or spring? Was it maybe spring? Maybe it was but all of that is kind of stupid. It shouldn't be needed. Yeah, it's not needed anyways. What the hell? Okay, let's see the orientation and then let's go step by step through it. I don't know. Okay, so we are a horizontal one, yes. Push layout. We are a vertical one, that's fine. Can we do that? We go in here. We have one item, which is fine. Okay. Okay. And we do that. Items 5. That looks totally fine, but for some reason not. 388. No, you didn't. 388. But why is that not visible? I am so lost. Why that doesn't work? Isn't that nesting working? I mean, can't be the only one that does that. Is there not an example? I thought there would be. Maybe not. But I mean, we do that already, right? Here probably, maybe not. Well, you have to know. Why is it not working? Very fascinating, to say the least. I mean, that is as well. Maybe we fix that first. What could that be, though, that we have this issue? Because I thought we have that synchronized already. It's in volume terrain. Nice. Looking forward to that. So we built the oak tree, we built the chunk tree. And we do for those. The surface requests though. Wait, where are those? That is maybe not exactly how we wanted. So we definitely want this shader right read. Then probably we want that here as well. Or maybe that's not needed. We definitely want to have here compute shader read for sure. That might already be good enough. What the hell? Damn. Crazy. Is that not working in RenderDoc? That's the biggest question. Is that fixing the issue that RenderDoc had? It might be. Or not really, never mind. Not quite sure still why RenderDoc refuses. But yeah, we still have some weird... Maybe we still have it here as well. Oh god, wrong key. Perfect. Alright. That's not it then, maybe. That was maybe not good enough for the synchronization issue. Which is kind of weird because I thought that would work, but maybe we need to... I mean, probably we need... Maybe we need more. Although that it's still so weird that RenderDoc refuses. Does it throw any errors actually? No, it doesn't. Cool. But it just refuses to elaborate. Cool. Is it the correct project? Holy shit. I mean, it looks fine. But for some reason it doesn't write to the buffer. Doesn't write to the buffer, maybe. Actually, maybe there is a synchronization missing here then. So we write to the terrain hit. Now we transition the hit to read, indirect read. And then we read back that we spawn our volume source, which is a write on those and a read on those. We have to hit read fair. And then on the hit back read we place the position or the update of the I don't see any problem with that. Unless for some reason this is not supported. Maybe not, yeah, maybe it's not that easy. I am very confused what RenderDoc does not like here. Maybe we do that as well. It does this weird thing, it's so bizarre, but it never updates. It doesn't even run it. Let's update, maybe that's it, right? That will definitely fix it. I have no idea. It's, yeah, probably, but don't really see where the issue, like where the, I mean, it's not a race. I mean, kinda is a race condition, right? It's a missing barrier probably. But I'm a bit confused about it. Because it doesn't even do everything. I probably didn't hit it. Yeah. But I mean, pipeline. Terrain, brush, hit. Has hit, true. And then it should run the other stuff. But it's somehow doesn't. And this list is never updated for some reason, which I'm not quite sure why. It's very, very bizarre, not gonna lie. Because in the other flow it just works. Like here outside of RenderDoc it just does it. But for some reason RenderDoc does not want to do it. Does not want to update that SPO. Is it maybe that... So that's read only, but that's fine. These are hopefully not read-only. Or they're not. I mean, maybe it doesn't like this scalar thing here. But I'm not sure. I think it might fail if I change that. But let's do that buffer aligned. Even though I doubt that this is an issue. I doubt this is a reason why it fails, but let's see if it runs normally now still. Like in not render doc. And if it does. Yeah, okay, but we still have that issue as well. Never mind. Definitely have some sync issue somewhere. I mean, it might as well just be the fact that we have only one vertex buffer. That is definitely not helping. Beautiful. Well, I'm not sure if I want to investigate that now. It would be nice to know why it does what it does, but no, maybe I don't care too much about it right now. We will definitely have to fix it before finishing it up. We update the terrain. It's probably something very, very stupid, not gonna lie. Oh well. Let's focus more on the UI still. That's what we wanted to do today, but then again, Imgui kinda trolls me as well. Because I'm not sure why we would have a problem with this vertical and horizontal nested group. $60. Where the hell are my other things? Do I need to do another? What the F? I do, but why? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense in my head. Why would I need that? Why can't I have a group inside here, right? That's like one vertical layout, and then I have a horizontal layout outside where I... Why? Is that a thing? Because I would have thought that we have one horizontal group, right? So one horizontal one, and then I do a vertical. Didn't want to make that red. One horizontal one. Then we do one vertical here for the tabs. And then I can just add my other items here, because they are still in the vertical, in the horizontal group, right? Why do I need to add another horizontal group around here? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me. That sounds like a weird, in my opinion, a weird bug of the layout stuff from Imgui. Like centering a diff. But you do understand what my problem or like my misunderstanding maybe here is, because I don't really need, that doesn't really add anything, this group here. Because why is it not like that already? Because this black thing already is a horizontal group, so it should group all its children horizontally. And I don't care if like those are like those small ones would be like top aligned or whatever. I don't care about that currently, but why do I need a group around those? Because then this outer group, what's the point of it? It doesn't add anything. I don't think even I need it then. Or? I don't think it adds a whole lot. Actually, I don't think it does anything in that case then. Or? I mean, maybe it's underneath now. Wait. Okay, what? Did I do like one too little? What's the problem? Yeah, I will check it in a second. Okay, because that's throwing it down. Yeah, I would need to do same line then for this to work. Oh no, HTML. I'm really bad at HTML. Diff horizontal, diff vertical. Yeah, I disagree. I mean, I guess it's like that, but I still think this is kind of useless, right? In my opinion. But if it works like that in HTML, I guess that's maybe why it works like that in Imgui. That's you could skip this one or what? Because that's what I'm thinking. You should be able to like skip that. I don't know. It's a bit of pain, not gonna lie. But okay. Then let's do this what the fuck group here. And don't do that. And that should give us hope. I mean, maybe we do a table actually. Maybe I don't use a horizontal and vertical group. I mean, okay, that kind of works. Can we do... Can we not do that maybe? Ah, wait, then we need those flags again. Alright, we are back in business. This is really annoying. Where is my brush? Oh, it's that small right? Yeah. It was this small, but it did this. That's kind of... Hold on, am I doing something wrong again? Maybe. I think it's this, right? Get sphere value and gradient. Or is it that I'm sending this? No, I don't think so. And then we get union. Ah, but the union is kind of busted, I think that's why. I think that is more correct for the union. Again, well, it will be hard union again, not a soft one. Alright, well, that's interesting from Imgui, I guess. I guess I have to live with that. And I will note that down on my list of kind of fuckeries of like Imgui, let's say. Alright, and now... Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we don't have the resolution here to do that. But... Because we are not at the 0 point, probably. Yeah. So here we would have the resolution to do that, right? Yeah. As you can see, this is like not smooth, right? So those are like why I added the smooth union. So I don't want this look. Alright, cool. I mean, I want to kind of have... Where was it? Probably something along those lines. So maybe we need to split it as well into like two... Well, actually 3 parts, right? The window. One is like the tabs, one is the type of brush. for type of object and then properties of that thing. So we will add probably a property grid again on the right. Let's do that. And then let's kick out the orientation thing for now. Let's kick that out. Remove that. All right, I think that's all the orientation stuff, right? Here as well. No orientation for now. And then this one as well. All right. So what we will do is an imgui table. Or do we just do columns? Maybe column? And then we do 3. Imgui that column. We do this. Then we do this in the second column. That's the second column, and third column is the slider. For now. And then we get rid of that. Columns. And then probably we need to do end columns here at the end. Is that it? Almost. What? Okay, maybe not. How do we do that in the components panel? Is it in the components panel? Maybe. I don't know, it's actually in the property grid, right? Or is it not in the property grid because we do something special there? Maybe we do something. I think that's kind of unique. So entities panel probably has it. Let's hope. Oh yeah, it is. Begin table. Then let's do it like that. I don't know. Yeah, so here, begin table. Tabs, operations, and then properties. And then we do imgui. Table next row and then table next column. But although probably it's like that, right? Then we do one. We do another one. Then here we do mgui and table. I like that. Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. Kinda. Do we need to really do a first column here as well? Or what? Is that really that stupid? Okay, this. Never mind. We don't make that resizable. And then let's do this 0.7, this 0.7. Something like that. I don't know. It doesn't need to add up to 1, right? It's just weights. Yeah, can work. Can work like that. So probably we want here a property grid, to be honest. Components panel. How do we do the property grid again? It's just like that, right? Yeah. Property grid. And then property grid. Yeah, let's do a scalar for now. I think that should be a little bit better already. Yeah, perfect. Okay, it's not good. Not good. Doesn't behave very nice. What? How did Why is it even blue to begin with? So that's a big one as well. Why is it blue? Do I need to do a panel here around it? Is that really how it has to be? No, right? Oh, wait. Ah, no, stop. Send herb. Doesn't need to be like that, right? No. That's bizarre. This part is kind of weird. How offset it is. I'm not sure why it's blue to begin with. Or maybe it's because of that. It's not because of that. Alright, fun times, that will be interesting to find out. What is the splitter? Why is it... What do we use for the splitter? As color. Separator. Okay. But... Where do we... Ah, here. Why would we have that? That's weird. Alright, perfect. That is where the property grid thing. Why is that? Split the position. Probably something here with the frame padding. Alright, at least where do we add? Ah, here. Stored split the pos with the mouse delta. Okay. If I do no, it actually goes out way faster. What? fucking separate the size. It has to be one of those. Line width. Let's make that 0. I don't know. Let's see what that does. I can't remember anymore why I added that. Oh, it's visible. It's invisible. Oh, is it the? Okay, that's then fine, I guess. And that's just the visual. Is the visual and no, something is weird, right? Because is it maybe that the table does something here? Let's not do those table stuff. Maybe that's what kind of fucks it. Yeah, it is. Fascinating. I probably it does some weird ratio then to resize it, right? That's why. Alright, cool. So we fixed that. We will make this nice in the future. So let's do... Do we need that? Don't think we do, but let's see. Actually we might want to have that. Okay. Actually we might want to have that, never mind. And then we want to have this not resize, right? Or is it? No resize. And then not auto resize, but instead we have a fixed. To IM back 2, and then let's do 400, 100 for now. We will probably do that dynamic, but depending on the screen resolution. Okay, that's not good enough, never mind. So let's do 700, I have no idea. Alright. We need a little bit more height. Like 700, 300, I don't know. Alright. Then I don't want that behavior. And probably I'm good chart or is like scroll. No? horizontal scroll. Something along those lines. I want to be able to scroll on the right? I don't want this that it like pushes that away. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Yeah, it shouldn't push stuff away, but I guess it somehow does. Which is kind of fascinating. Oh, that will be, again, a pain to find how to do that. So the components panel, where is the scroll bar? Because we do have a scroll bar here. Maybe I'm just... Is it maybe outside? Oh yeah, it is. And it's an outside window. Yeah, we can't really do that here, but yeah. I think it should be probably something like that. But maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we just do that, I don't know. Okay. Kinda. That is a little bit weird. This behavior. What? Alright, I have no idea what happens here. Future me. Future me indeed. Because it looks kinda right. I mean, yeah. Shouldn't behave like that, but it's almost correct. Let's remove the noise and the stem for now, maybe. I don't know. And then... Well, let's actually do here... Refactor, extract, render properties. Alright, then we do this. and refactor that out and call it not that for now, but scarped. And then this one refact. Yeah, okay. Render render tabs. Render tab options maybe. Or the tabs. Render tabs. Render selected tab operations. Or render active. Render selected is fine. Create member function. Alright, let's close that, Get rid of that. Alright. Tabs. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe there is a better way to do the tabs. Maybe there is an InGUI option for that. Tab bar layout. InGUI tab bar. Begin tab bar. Maybe we should use that. But can I do a tab bar vertically? Begin tab bar. Can I do that? Okay, I'm curious if maybe we show the demo window again for a frame. Let's do that. Show demo window. Is there a window for that? Hey, thank you for following. So root. thank you, welcome. Hope you're doing fine. Welcome. We're doing some terrain stuff. Well, let me actually fix it. So here it is, fixed. Or kind of fixed until it doesn't work, of course. So now it's fixed. Yeah, so we do some terrain editing and we're currently building this panel. And I am trying to figure out in Imgui what I can do. I think it's pronounced like that, maybe. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting to know. Draw selected oval, okay. But can I somehow make it that it's horizontal? What exactly? Let's Google that maybe quickly. Maybe someone did it. Imgui or vertical tab bar. Okay. Okay, he does it with the table. Fair. Okay. That's one way to get it started. That's one way. Draw vertical icon tabs. And then he does a child. That's fine, I guess. And then tabs draw. Okay. Ah, tabs current tab. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then this is tab count. I mean, okay, I guess that makes kind of sense, right? Because, I mean, that's basically what we do. Actually, we probably don't even need a... Where is it? Not render tool. I mean, kind of render toolbar. Render tabs. I don't think we need that. Because it will be automatically below each other, right? That's just how Imgui positions stuff. So the vertical doesn't really... Yeah, it doesn't add anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. Only thing we might be able to do with this vertical thing is that we can do an align 0 probably. And then it's probably aligned center. which might be nice. Okay, maybe not. Or is it 0.5? Is it 0 to 1 and -1 is just auto align? Is that not it? I thought I would be like that. Ah, wait, it's the align. Is the align not how I imagined it to be, right? Yeah, probably. I guess the align is... I think the align is in the vertical and not in the horizontal. But then this really doesn't do anything. Hello. And yeah, guess it's fine if I'm not like that. I don't mind. Alright, I think we need to then add the brushes as C++ objects as well, right? So that we can do the rendering of their properties. I assume, because we want to be able to basically have this be dependent on which kind of brush we have. So I think we kinda do that, but we don't, I guess. So I mean, basically we would do enum class terrain brush maybe not brush. I'm not sure what I should call it. It's basically this, but I'm not sure how to call that. It's not brush. Maybe terrain operation? Now we do have here scarp for objects, and then material, I don't know, and stuff like that. Maybe we just call it operation. Then scarped type, which is basically those. Can leave the noise, and we can maybe leave the stamp. I'm not sure about that one. And then we do yeah, I mean that's more or less it. Now let's do operation. See, that's maybe not that smart. Maybe we need to because then I would need a selected object type as well. How we do it like that? And now we actually just... Well, actually, let's do it different. Let's do it. Yes. That I think I like that more. Let's go here. Oh, we do it here for now. Class, terrain, tab. Like that. I mean, we probably need to have it like that. Now we have a dynamic array of terrain panel tabs. Then we have here a U32M selected tab. That is 0 by default. Then we get rid of that. Get rid of that. Probably of that as well. Now we get here a string view title. Virtual void render. And then probably need some stuff to get back that data that we want to set for the tab. And then let's add a class, terrain panel tab. Then we implement our functions here. All right, so basically render scarped options goes away. And it becomes this thing here. And then this one goes in here. Well. Okay, yeah, we need to put panel down. Okay, I mean, okay. Probably that goes away. We just have the tab. Probably this one here internally has a void. Render garb properties. And that's that. Perfect. Let's not do that for now. Okay, whatever. This one can completely ignore as well. And this one can ignore as well. It's not the nicest stuff currently, but yeah, we will get it. Render brush toolbar button. That one goes away. That one goes up here. The scarped terrain panel. Alright, let's go back there. So this brush size, let's set it to 10. I don't know. Let's set this to scarped type erase. Alright. Render tabs is for each on auto tab in M tabs. I am GUI button tab get title, and then if that one is pressed, basically for now we do an index here manually. We should use it as a for loop. A classical one. Makes it simpler. Do we want to break? No, probably not. So that goes away. Render toolbar. This one is now 2. Render tabs. And render selected tab operations, which we actually don't really need. We can just do M tabs. Add M selected tab. Render. Alright, and then at the start here, yeah, M tabs, push back, make unique of a scarp terrain panel. I don't know what they do with that many. Because this one can you can get rid of. This one is a little probably that needs to be we probably need to make that dependent on the brush actually, right? Damn. No idea. So does this work? Okay, that kind of works. I mean, this works as wires there, but that was kind of obvious. But what we want to do is then on terrain, well, on on click on terrain hit. Nah. Or maybe handle. Like probably give it the scene or something like that. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Let's go back to the terrain. So when we do the terrain hit, right? Basically this we want to do manually. Read back terrain hit is fine, we can do that all the time. And then here tabs selected primary mouse click. Or on Or apply brush? Apply operation? Maybe we apply. Maybe apply, that's good. Now we give it the terrain oak tree, maybe. And a compute buffer for now. Don't think we want this to be cons, don't think we want this to be cons, to be honest. And then we go to spawn. And get rid of that. Oh yeah, maybe we give it the hit buffer. Okay. And then we want create volume source. Probably put that here. Now we do create here. I will probably take the graphics API. And where is it? This. And here that. Like sculpt, apply, or terrain brush. Apply terrain brush. Probably. And I think that should be all. And with that we should be able to And this one we probably do later. This create volume source. But I think that could work. Ish. Let's see. I'm not quite sure. Okay. I mean, it still works, but maybe not exactly how we wanted. Render properties. Horizontal like that. And then let's render the properties as well. Just to be sure. And trace terrain. Okay, we don't need the size for that. We don't need that. I mean, that might actually work, considering all of it. I think it doesn't work, right? Oh wait, it doesn't work because of this, right? So when we do the render here, okay, not quite. Oh well. Where is that? Find bird option node. Do we still need though? Hold on, do we still need that? Oh yeah, we do, right? It's just that we don't do it currently. But do I need the brush size for that? I mean, maybe. But that doesn't really matter currently. But I will call it a day soon. Okay, so does that work now? 110. Okay. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Let's actually get rid of the demo window again because I'm annoyed by that. Okay, I think that works. Let's do F32 get estimated get bounce something like that, and then we can do that in the brush down there. M selected or M tabs, selected tab, get bounce. So we have that. Or like let's do F32 bounce. Perfect. Cool. Beautifully. Like that's a star shape. And here around the 0 point it's nice, right? So that's the weird, I mean that's the funny part about it. Anyways, I think I will call it a day. We are back tomorrow. We will continue with that. Maybe I will do a little bit off stream some stuff, but yeah, it's like UI, right? That's not very interesting anyways on stream. But yeah, basically that's the idea. We want to get somewhere close to kind of this, more or less. But yeah, we will build that slowly now. And I think that is good because now we have that separated, like the types of tabs, so we can add the sphere tab and stuff like that, like the solid geometry basically. And then this is more the sculpting part. So we will do that. Yeah, thank you very much. We will be back tomorrow, as I said. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Maybe I start earlier tomorrow because, yeah, as I said, I'm getting quite hungry at 6, and if I start at 2:30, it's not as long as I would want it to be. That being said, not next week, but the following week afterwards, we will be streaming on Mondays for at least October and November, because I have those days off. So hopefully we do a lot of progress there, because I plan to stream basically a work day more or less there. Maybe not complete work day, but 6 hours or something like that. Let's see if I can do that. Would be a lot. Like I think I never streamed that long, so would be a first. Yeah, thank you. I will get some dinner. I hope you have a great dinner as well, or lunch, depending on your time zone, or you go to bed. It's always a possibility as well. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Have a great Saturday.